Hey everyone, it's MeraMangle.
And Chasity Valentino.
And welcome to another Mangled morning. Woo! Chasity Valentino, how are you doing today? Did something fall?
No, I was actually looking at my boob to make sure that didn't fall out.
Keeping the nipples in.
Yeah, I am feeling... Frisky in my camo.
Yeah.
Got a little skin showing, so yeah.
This is like a look today, you know.
Just a little bit.
If you win the first and last Maxi-Challenge on Drag Race, what are the odds of you winning the season? I would guess, without knowing for sure what the percentage is, the majority of them do end up winning the whole season, at least lately. Because there's quite a few good examples lately of if you do win the first and last Maxi-Challenge on your season, you're going to win the whole season. No matter how many, if those are the only two, or if you've won multiple in between, and we'll look at those examples of queens that have done that. Because also it's not the most, it's especially in the U.S. franchise, it's very rare.
Yeah.
On All-Stars, it'll pop up more often just because most All-Star seasons, there's 2 winners per week, right? So that's going to increase the odds of there being somebody that does win the first and last one. So we're going to get into that and take a look at those examples and see how they placed in the competition, how it turned out.
Let's find out.
But before we get started, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and join the Patreon where you can see all kinds of additional content you can't see on YouTube. Plus, you're helping support the channel. Be careful doing that today. Now, I don't even know where I stopped. I'm sure I finished part of it. You can also support the channel by tipping on Venmo or CashApp like Irvin R., who said, "Been watching since the beginning. Love you and thank you."
We love you too.
It's been like 5.5 years of YouTube now.
That's cray-cray.
But
in a good way.
But now it appears as if it's like 9 months.
Still chugging along. I was at work today actually catching up on episodes, and they were like, "Why are you watching Drag Race at work?" And I was like, "Because there's so many franchises that I don't have time to watch them at home, so I have to watch them when I can."
I need this for the job I'm going to after this.
Yeah, I was like, I need this for the next gig, girl.
You got 3 gigs in one day today. Did I say we'll look at the YouTube thanks at the end of the video? You can also tip using the YouTube thanks, and we'll go over some of those at the end of the video. So let's get started, and we're going to start off with the only examples within the U.S. regular season. There's only 3 ever. The first 2 are winners. Season 4 winner, Shea Needles. Violet Chachki, Season 7 winner. And then the runner-up on Season 8, Kim Chi. That's the only folks that have ever won the first and last challenge on the U.S. regular season.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cray. I'd be forgetting that Kim Chi made it to the finale.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just really wasn't...
Who'd you think was there with Bob?
Was there really anybody there with Bob?
There really wasn't. You know, it was hers. Yeah. They were both look challenges for her. Are these all of them, all 3 of them, both the first and last one, or all look challenges? It's the ball for the last one for all of them, and it's a design challenge on the first one for all of them. That's back when it was always like that.
Because Violet's was whenever she came down the runway and flipped the thing inside out, wasn't it?
For episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the last one was the Hello Kitty ball, the bitch ball, and then the book ball. But yeah, all design challenges.
That's kind of sickening.
All look girls.
Look what you made them do.
Why do you think Kim didn't win?
Because nobody was beating Bob.
And also maybe because a look fashion type of girl won the previous season.
Yeah, she can make nice cosmetics.
Right. She's in CVS, though, so does it matter? Moving on to All-Stars 4, Trinity the Tuck and Mo Hart both won the first and last challenge together. They both won the talent show, and then they both won that last acting challenge.
And Trinity won.
Trinity won the season. Why didn't Mo get the lip sync? That always is interesting to think about. Like, Mo had the same amount of wins as Monet. They each had 3. Yep. Mo didn't get the lip sync for the crown.
They knew what they wanted.
Monet was more polished. Mo gets a little sloppy sometimes.
Yeah. They wanted Trinity and...
Monet. Monet's like the brand. She's become like the brand of Drag Race.
For sure.
Which I think she'll be on this list in a minute on another season. Janey Jacke on Holland Season 1 won the first and last challenge. But her last challenge was a double. She had to do a rusical and a ball in that challenge and won that.
Girl, that's a lot in one challenge.
She was the runner-up for the season because Envy Peru won 4 challenges. She basically won all the challenges in between. Janey was good, and she definitely deserved to win that last one. But it was Envy Peru. She was an unstoppable force. It was like a Bob.
Yeah, it's like, and I was just about to say,
one of the greatest of all time.
Some girls you just can't beat.
You're just lucky to be there, happy to be there.
Happy to be there. She was a sickening first runner-up.
When Janey came back on First the World that first season, the challenges she won were the same challenges. She won the the ball challenge, and she won the musical episode.
Well, look at that. So she's got a niche.
She's got those down. Next, the all-winner season. It's Shea, Coulee, and Monet Exchange.
Ooh.
They both, again, together, won the first challenge, which was Girl Group, and the last challenge, which was Talent Show. For Shea, it was the only 2 wins of hers of the season.
Which season was this?
The all-winners.
All winners.
Yeah.
Neither of them won that.
They did not. They were already winners.
They were already winners, but they had not won the all winners.
Monet came really close. Some say she should have because she won the final lip sync, but Jinx has kind of like done stuff that's insane. So like it kind of feels like, first of all, Jinx had like kind of a performance that just felt kind of undeniable on this overall on the season.
Yeah, she just,
and then you think about what she's done since then. It's like, well,
yeah. And I mean, let's be honest, Monet's still very successful, very in demand.
Yeah.
Like not getting that win didn't change anything for her.
It really didn't. No. And out of everyone in the cast that season, she was one of the least bitter.
Yeah.
This is looking at the franchise of Italy for Rita Cant on season 1, who should have won the season. And then the queen that did win the season on season 2 was La Diamond. For Rita, they're both look challenges. And then for La Diamond is a design challenge, and then the roast. The roast is often one we'll see that's towards the end. Makeover and roast are always at the end. Like we'll see that a lot for the last one.
Yeah, I feel like none of the seasons though anymore are really very design challenge heavy.
It's like certain years it is. Like the year that Nymphia won, that was a heavy. Like that was the most design challenges in a season since season 3 to me. Like you know,
it's crazy because like you could go and never have to sew, or you could go and have to sew every other week.
Yeah, right. I would have been mad if I was on 16 because they literally had like 4 or 5 design challenges.
Pissed.
I want just the 1 or 2. I want the makeover and the ball. And,
I'd have been mad in my hotel room because they'd have packed me up.
Next,
up out of there.
We're looking at the Canada vs. the World franchise. It happened on season 1 and season 2. However, only one of them won the season. It's Rita Baga on season 1, and then on season 2, it's Lemon who did win.
Lemon.
They both had the girl group challenge episode 1. I think especially Rita. It was surprising that she was one of the folks that won. I thought that it should have been Vanity who did win, and Raja or Silky. Rita was not.
She was not in the.
Foresee that.
We did not see her in the trajectory.
She's a great actress, though. And then Lemon did wasn't the best group for the girl group, and then that last episode I don't even want to talk about. It's one of the worst challenges ever. Snatch Game musical.
Yeah.
Snatch Game.
But Lemon was just good all the way across the board, like that.
She was in the top every week.
Yeah, I was rooting for Alexis on Lemon season, Silky on season 1.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because I still think Alexis won, but that's just my opinion.
I feel like that season.
The end was just kind of like.
Well, and there was only 1 winner per week on that one.
Yeah.
A season that's only 5 Maxi-Challenges and only 1 winner per week on an all-star season is not fair.
But what's crazy to me is one thing they can never deny is Kennedy is a fierce competitor because she's always going to make it to the end.
Right. Alexis pretty much does, except for if it wasn't for the whole scandal on the last one she was on. But other than that, well, I guess she didn't on All-Stars 1 either, which is crazy because I think about her. She seems like somebody that always makes it to the end, but she didn't twice. Actually, that was her first time being runner-up. Kennedy had already been runner-up before, so I guess it's fine for her to be 4th, 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
I actually would love to see Alexis back, too, because I think Alexis's drag is like...
Alexis is that old school
But it's just so good. Like that water gown that she wore on that Canada vs. the World. Oh, it was so good.
My drag mother made a lot of her stuff on them.
We talked about everyone but the people in front of us.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Next, on season 2 of France, it's Sarah Forever, who won the first and last, but also won 4 challenges overall and did not win the season. And then she won 5 challenges overall and won the season. Mexico season 1 winner, Christian Peralta.
I don't think I watched Mexico season 1.
I'm sure you watched at least a week or 2 when you were here, but...
No, I don't think I ever reviewed it.
She was unstoppable. I liked her, but there was a queen named Matraka that was my favorite on that season. But she's the only girl ever to win 5 solo challenges. Not a single one of those 5 is like even a duo win.
Yeah.
She won all of them solo.
You wanna know what's crazy too is like me saying that I don't remember watching season 1 of Mexico. I really be watching these seasons now, not just like the episode we're reviewing. And people be like, "Is she watching the show?"
And you are, yeah.
I legitimately am these days. Now, back in the day, you might have been able to ask me that, but I legitimately watch.
This year is like reasonable to keep up with.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
Sometimes it gets overwhelming.
like it used to be like we had 2 years in a row of 15 seasons airing.
And they weren't all on the same streaming platform either.
Right. We had Paramount Plus, we had live on MTV, and then we had the app. 3 different services. Moving on to a couple of All-Star winners, we actually had 4 All-Star winners last year that won the first and last challenge and won the season.
4 All-Star winners last year.
There's actually 5 total.
That's so wild.
But 4 of them make the list. Drag Sethless, the first winner of Drag Race España, and then Angeria, who won All-Stars 9.
You know what's sad is I feel like Angeria has been one of the forgettable All-Star winners.
Well, to be honest, even though like that season was fun to watch, for some reason it ended up being forgettable, and I think it's just because no one goes home all season.
Yeah, and I hate that for her because I love her so much.
Yeah. Well, and also I feel like it's nowhere near as bad as what Ginger Mange got, but like there's still that narrative that Roxy should have won the season.
Mm-hmm.
But she was so consistent.
Yeah.
She was by far the most consistent of the entire group. You know, like there's nothing she ever bombed. As to where like girls that were like Roxy bombed an acting challenge really hard, you know. Nina would bomb every design, you know, like there was other girls that had weak areas. She didn't have any weak areas. Yeah. And Drag Sethless didn't either. Drag Sethless was also a controversial winner. That's another trend that we had with our All-Star winners last year is they were pretty much all controversial except for like one, a Lemon. That was one of them that was last year.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was. I think she was totally the girl.
She was the jewel.
One that also won last year was Alyssa Edwards on one of the most controversial ever, Global All-Stars.
That's the one you want to come back so bad.
I can't believe that people have been like, all of a sudden, it's like, did y'all forget about what happened? Now all of a sudden people want it back.
Mera wants Global All-Stars to happen so bad.
I surely don't. She won the talent show.
It is her favorite thing.
These were her only 2 wins. But if you really think about it, the talent show is branding, so she really branding is where she shined.
What's crazy is Alyssa never made it to the finale.
Yeah, this was her first one. And all the other girls she was in the finale with, it was their second finale.
She was always a lovely 4th alternate. They said, we're going to let her win because we don't want to do this again.
The fans wanted Nelania to win, but with all the drama that was happening, Alyssa was by far the best choice for least controversial, even though people thought it was still controversial. And they've been putting her to work. They've been flying her to the Philippines to judge. She judged España last year. They've been making her work.
And her one-woman tour.
Yeah.
I miss her show.
Alyssa's Secret.
No, not that one. Her show about her dance studio. It was good.
Oh, Dancing Queen, yeah. I never saw it.
It was good.
I saw clips.
I liked it.
Were you happy that Alyssa won that season? Or do you think someone else should have won?
I was happy that Alyssa won. Alyssa's just Alyssa. Like, I think she's her own brand. Nobody else can come on the show and do Alyssa Edwards.
Yeah. Very
like, she's so her own brand. And you can't compare her to the other girls.
The time she never was in the bottom, but she lip synced for the win in both of the in the first episode, and then she lip synced for the crown in the final episode, and she won the lip syncs outright to me. Next, we're looking at the Thailand franchise, and season 1, Anime Wong, the runner-up, won the first and last, and then season 3, the winner of the season, Frankie Wonga, won the first and last.
How do you feel about this?
On the early seasons of Thailand, those first couple, they're pretty much only runway focused.
Yeah.
And Anime Wong was incredible on the runway. And a great performer. It's actually really surprising she didn't win. I guess because Natalia was so well branded, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I was surprised she didn't win. And then Frankie was really polished. Yeah. Frankie was the most together out of anyone in her cast.
You weren't shooketh?
No, because her only competition to me was ZP, and ZP just wasn't as consistent.
Yeah.
She was the only girl that had it all together every week.
You have to be consistent.
The only girl out of all 12.
The only one. She was the only.
She stood out pretty quickly. It's like, okay, well, there's at least a contender. We're to this summer, and it's two queens that we talked about just in the last video we did, too.
Yeah, they keep popping back up.
But they both won together the first and last challenge.
And that is?
And it was their first wins on the season 2. Mami Wada, the winner of the season, and Misty Phoenix, who was like 3rd, 4th place.
And Mami Wada won the whole thing.
Yeah, I just said that, didn't
I don't know.
I said it when I said it.
I think I zoned out a little. Sometimes.
In one of the videos last week, we were talking about drag comedy legends that are not from Drag Race. And I go, literally, like, I go, Coco Peru, right here on our Mount Rushmore, using my hand and everything. And Fabrielle's looking at me, and then she goes, and Coco Peru, right here. I was like, I was actually really surprised Misty won the roast. But other than that,
that one was kind of like, well.
And Mami Wada, actually, Mami Wada should have won that makeover. There's challenges she didn't win that she could have won.
But she won in the end.
And she won like 3 or 4 of them.
That's what matters.
That is what matters, but I'm still bitter about the makeover.
Let it go. Let it go.
Right, she got the money, she got the crown, she got everything.
She got everything she needed.
And I'm sitting here mad for her still.
Okay.
She didn't get enough.
Just bitter.
And then the Brazil franchise, both seasons, the queen that won the first and last challenge won the entire season. So Brazil has a 100% win rate if you win the first and last. Organza on season 1 and Ruby Knox, who just did this on season 2. And both...
But I think Ruby's win, it could have went either way, to me.
To who? Oh, to Melody?
Yeah.
But I mean, overall performance in the season,
I agree, but I think
Ruby did better.
Ruby did better overall in the season.
Ruby's win, actually, she was a fan favorite, but season 1, Organza's win was pretty controversial, which I disagree with. I thought she, slayed it.
I feel like Melody pulled me in there towards the end.
Because of the heart, too.
Yeah. She really...
I mean, she just was so vulnerable and open.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's where I'm at, that last episode really was like, oh, I could see this for you.
Yeah, no, I did too. And I said that, before they lip-synced for the crown. I was saying that during the Patreon watch-along. And they were, arguing back with me, no.
No, that's not
I'm just saying, she sold me. I bought it. If she wins today, I'm not going to be mad because she won this episode.
Not going to be bitter.
And they were like, no. She cannot win.
No, Miss Thing.
You know how, when Coco and Alyssa on season 5 were like, I'll lip sync to the crown, I'll lip sync all the way there. Melody kind of did that.
Yeah.
She won early on, won the girl group, but then, she bottomed all the way to the top, which is very impressive.
I've known a few girls to do that.
But, fully earned it.
Bottomed to the top.
Bottom for bookings.
Bottom for bookings.
You should start that company.
# bottom for bookings.
They both won the makeover, the last one, and then I don't want to talk about the first episode on season 2, but they both had a dance, let's just say that.
Well, dance is a...
Organza, when she won that girl group, so it was a split premiere, and she was in the second premiere. But that first premiere, the girl group, it was the widest spread group of... I was like, Brazil, is this
But was
stiff?
it as bad as the Slasians girl group?
It was far worse.
Oh, yikes.
But then Group 2 came in, and it was for some reason, all the girls of color.
Yeah.
In Group 2. And Organza, though, was the leader of the group.
Leader.
She won that
She's
so
the leader
hard.
of the pack.
And she actually won the first 2 episodes. That's it. That's the list.
That's the list?
So that's a lot of winners, though.
That is.
For real. What did we learn today?
This is my takeaway.
Okay.
In order for you to win the first and the last, you have to make it to the end.
Well, duh.
That's my takeaway.
That's what you learned today? I think about somebody like Alyssa who had a rocky middle section of her season. It's better to start and end strong. It feels like, okay, she's coming back. She's back in the competition. It doesn't matter if it's just at the last minute. It still feels better than, let's say you won the first 2 and then didn't win any the whole time.
Wins the race. You got to show them what you got in the beginning. Then you got to pace yourself so that at the end you can
hang back a little.
Moving
on to the YouTube thanks. Continuation of my previous comment that was meant for after All-Star 7. So this is the response to the YouTube thanks from last week. But I want to say it's something about the format changing.
Okay.
For All-Stars. The all-winter season, I've bored and disliked how they handled All-Star seasons. But I agree. The bracket's a good step in the right direction, hopefully. In All-Stars 11, it's not as obvious who production favors. I agree. Some people blame it on the brackets, but it's not the bracket's fault. It was production favoring people and picking the wrong people to win. As long as production stays out the way and just let the right person win the challenges.
Let the people win.
Always a pleasure to have Mera and the rest of the Mangle squad on my screen. Please send positive vibes as I'm having surgery later this week. Well, yeah, positive vibes to you. I would imagine since they sent that last week, maybe they've already had it or it's still coming up. But yeah, hopefully it's all going well.
You let us know how you're doing.
The only non-elimination format I want is the all winners, but even that to me was kind of boring. Like they need to figure out how to make the workroom stuff more fun.
It's juicy when you send people home.
It is, yeah, and like people are more alert and more present.
Yeah.
Like
if you know
you're going to be there
home.
for 12 weeks, yeah, of course people are like not giving it their all that week. Like I feel like that happened a lot, especially on that season with Nina West and Gottmik.
Yeah.
Got tired halfway through. You could see she was exhausted. She was not giving it her all.
Some girls just ain't meant to be there for that long.
Well, give it your all in the comments below and tell us where you're meant to be.
Where are you?
I have one last thing to say today. Glad you got to see us.
Bye.